Firemen who want to become firefighters themselves, but they share they're not being given the same opportunities given to other legacy candidates because their fathers died after 9/11 from cancers and other illnesses that are related to 9/11. The department says those deaths aren't considered in the line of duty. It's an emotional issue. Please welcome John Sullivan Jr. from Goshen, New York, up in Orange County. His father was John Sullivan Sr. He'll tell us about him. We also welcome James Tancredi, who will tell us about his father, and Ryan Mosiello. Why don't we begin, John, with you? Tell us about your dad.
It's a firefighter, 27 years, 34 truck. My grandfather was a firefighter there for 20 years before him. A man's man, just a good guy. Didn't say a lot, but acted a lot.
And died of?
Died of pancreatic cancer.
Okay. Tell me, James.
My father's Lieutenant Vincent Tancredi. He worked in 47 truck in the Bronx and in 13 and 22 on the Upper East Side before that. He was a firefighter for 23 years. And he died of brain cancer as a direct result of 9/11.
Okay, and Ryan?
My father's name is Stephen C. Mosiello, and he was executive assistant to the chief of department, and he was in the department for about 23 years.
Okay, so let's explain to viewers that the department has something called legacy points. So when you take the exam, and thousands do, you get some added points if your father or sibling or parent died in the line of duty. Is that correct?
Correct.
And these points make a difference. Tell us what your experience is already with the test so far that you've taken. Go ahead, James.
Well, we took the test in April 2012.
Right.
I did, and basically my list number is 97 if I was granted the 10 legacy points. Without them, I'm not sure where my list number would be. It would be way further down. And these legacy points are basically given to sons of EMTs who, which they completely deserve them, who died after 9/11 as a direct result. But for some reason, the law left out sons of firefighters. It includes siblings of firefighters, and that's basically where we're at right now.
Oh, so I'm saying, so the EMTs, if they died from some illnesses, the children of them can get the legacy points.
Correct.
Is that correct?
What's interesting about the law is, if you research the reason for the law, there's three parts of civil service law, 85A, B, and C. C enables children of EMS workers. What's interesting is, if you look for the reason, it's to provide children of EMS workers the same benefits of children of firefighters and police officers.
Okay.
Where in actuality, we're omitted from the original law.
Some people say, well, it's preferential treatment. I know you guys say, look, it's fair treatment.
This is not preferential. This is equal treatment. If the city wishes to discard the legacy point system, that's completely up to them. They still honor it. And right now, we're forced to compete against people who lost their parents that day as well. So, I mean, really, what the city and state is telling us is that they value the lives of other men more than they value the lives of our fathers. And that's just what we can't stand for.
And I think it's important for viewers to hear why, Ryan, you want to be a firefighter. Tell us how important it is to you.
Well, I never really considered being a firefighter, but the test actually came out the day my father passed away. So all the firefighters at the wake and the funeral were telling me, listen, you should take the test, you get the extra points, and I happened to fall into it, and I'm sure my father would be proud if I became a firefighter and followed his footsteps. And
emotions haven't changed over the years? You're still as driven and want to do it?
Absolutely, 100%.
There were a couple of legislators, lawmakers trying to push for a change in the law, right? Tell us about that.
The bill was drafted by Senator Golden, the Senate Bill S-5585.
Okay.
It was co-sponsored by Senator Ball, and later by Senator Larkin. The Senate passed the bill, passed the Senate and the Assembly unanimously, and is now has sat in pending for over 40 days.
Right, and as of Ginger's stories, the Governor Cuomo says he's reviewing it.
Exactly, although technically it's not still on his desk.
And the bigger issue is here, and I know you're 30, is the age, and you only get it every 4 years. Explain that, James. It's not like you take the test every year.
That's correct. The test, especially lately, hasn't been given very often, and the next test, I'm not sure when, supposedly 4 years after that. So some people whose numbers are not that high, if they got the legacy points, if they don't get it, this might be, like for John, this might be his last chance. He would age out.
This is it. This is my last chance. If I don't get these points, I'm currently 821, I would go to 14,000.
And we only have a few seconds left. The same question, for Ryan, for you, John, and James. Tell us why you want to do this now.
It's the greatest job in the world. It's, it
didn't change your mind, the horrific way of where you lost, the pain that your family...
Honestly, the day I decided I wanted to be a firefighter was my father's funeral. I've never seen a greater, brotherhood, a greater family, the way they've accepted us, the way they've taken us in. It's the most tremendous organization in the world.
James, a few seconds.
Completely agree, 100%. It's what I want to do with my life. I just want to carry on my dad's legacy.
John Sullivan Jr., James Tancredi, and Ryan Mosiello, we wish you luck in this effort. Your fathers are heroes, and we hope that you can become heroes for our city as well and serve it with grace and dignity. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, when we get back, we'll check NBCNewYork.com.
It balances you.